Head Coach McDowell. Once again, if you do have questions, please utilize your raise your hand feature to get your question in the queue. Please limit your questions to one initial question, potentially a follow-up. If we've got additional time allotted in our coach's availability, we will work our way back to get additional questions answered. Coach McDowell, first and foremost, thank you so much for taking some time out of your schedule to join us. If you could please start us out with an opening statement recapping your team's big win against Alabama State.
Yeah, good morning, everybody. Yeah, good. I'm just so blessed, that we was able to get through this week. We started out the week. I really didn't think we were gonna have enough guys to finish to go into this game. We got hit with the flu bug, several guys a lot of my starters went down Monday through Wednesday, so it was testament to a lot of them prayer warriors out there, which I thank you for, getting our guys healthy, and praying to get them healthy and get back to play against a good football team in Alabama State that came in, and played the game we knew that they was going to be able to play. We knew that this was going to be a tough game. Defensively for both sides, they're picking at the right time. We were picking at the right time again. Which team was going to be able to play 4 quarters of football. It's a team that was going to come out victorious again with 7-0 going in halftime, and then just came out. We took the ball down the field second half. Took a lot of time off the clock in the third quarter, which was really beneficial for our defense. For them to continue to go out there, be rested, and put pressure on their offense. And again, just trying to sustain enough play and motivation defensively, to give it back to our offense to where they can put the ball in the end zone, again, give us that victory. But again, we knew it was going to be a tough game, and it was, 2 good defense, like I say, that was peaking at the right time. Now we just got to get ready, get everybody healthy, going into FAM again and play against this group again, Coach Simmons and Rattlers, and and get ready to play a good football team. Again, going down there, we know what happened last time. We didn't have everybody with us last time. Had some guys hurt, key injury guys hurt. Some guys suspended during the course of that game, but we should have everybody healthy, ready to go. And main thing, like I told my guys, look, last time was last time. We had an opportunity. We said that we was going to be back here. I told you guys we were going to be back here at the end of the Grandma game. We just had to stay the course. Continue to go through that process, and see it through, and these guys did just that, and they've been resilient, man, and I love them for it, and they're ready to go. So again, now we just got to get ready to prepare even more so for these next 2 days before the break, and come on back next week and get ready to go down and play, FAM again, and see what happens.
Appreciate those opening comments, Coach. First question goes to Charles Bishop.
Good morning, Coach. How you doing?
Hey, Charles. What's good, buddy?
First and foremost, congratulations on clinching Swac West. The question I wanted to ask, I wanted to go back to game planning for this Alabama State team, which was one of the top defenses in terms of stopping the run going into this game. And from Charlton Trezon this past season, I believe this game was his lowest number of pass attempts. And I wanted to ask, did the game flow sort of dictate the only 11 pass attempts, or going into this game, you guys knew from a physicality perspective, you matched up with this tough Alabama State front seven?
I think more the game plan. Again, we knew coming into this game, we knew the secondary that they were the best secondaries we played against all year, man. They got some dudes back there, and I thought coming into this game, it was going to come down to how well we run the ball. And again, you guys know as well, we got backs back there that can run the ball. We got the big O-line up there that has sustained their athletic ability, their wherewithal to know what to do in situations like this, and for us, getting them starting to run. We predicate everything off the running, man. And with those backs that we have, even though that we're still a little banged up, these guys came in, we got Caleb Johnson back, and then shoot, man, coming out second half, we like, look, they're not letting us throw the ball, so we're gonna have to run this thing, as best as possible. Shoot, and they took on the challenge, and the coach Green, put it to them. Like, look, man, we gotta go out, we gotta run it, we got to sustain the blocks, in order for us to get in field position, to where we can hopefully open up the passing game. Did that happen a lot? Not as much as we thought or wanted, but again, anytime you can get that running game going, it makes your offense that much better.
And let me follow up real quick with that in regards to the play of Chris Herron as well as Shamar Savage. How much has their emergence really helped this offense?
Well, they're big time players, man. Again, it's just about us, figuring out when to put them in, when to use them at the right time, and Chris Herron is without a doubt one of the most talented athletes we have on this team. And as I told the coach, we got to be able to get him on the field more, and put him in position to do some things. Again, now that we got everybody healthy, going into this game, we're going to see what happens as far as getting a lot of guys involved that haven't had a chance to get playing time. As I told them, say now it's your time. We got everybody healthy. We won't have to play everybody in order to beat a good football team like this. We got to play, really good football for 4 quarters. These guys took it to us last time. In order for that not to happen, we're gonna have to play, lights out football. It would be offense, defense, and special teams. So everybody has to contribute, and those guys are going to be a big key, to contributing to a win.
Sure thing. Appreciate you, Coach.
Sure.
Next question goes to Dr. Cavill.
Kenyatta Cavill, Dr. Cavill's inside the HBCU Sports Lab. Good morning, Coach McDowell, and congratulations on winning the West Division. Hey.
On that stake, baby.
Oh, I got you. You did more than earn that one. Trust me. You might give you 2. But with that being said, in all seriousness, I just wanted to say I love the idea of Texas players going to HBCUs, getting educated, going out around the Swac, MEAC for that matter. But Doc Holliday wants to send all the players outside of Texas, so you might want to build a fence. Just giving you a heads up.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that, Doc. Absolutely.
I don't know why you want to do that. With that being said, you were able to run the ball really effective on a very, very tough defense. As you said, in your mind, the best defense you've seen this year. And that's saying something. You've seen some good ones. 170 yards in your transfer that came over. Caleb Johnson really put his mark on it, leading the way with 77 big yards in terms of controlling that clock and then being able to go over top in terms of getting those big pass plays. Talk about the ability to create a game plan that was extremely effective against a very tough defense and playing complementary football on both sides of the ball.
Yeah, and again, as you said, Doc, again, we knew it. Again, I'm gonna reiterate, Coach Frederick had a great game plan. Of course, the first half didn't go the way we planned, but that's what they get coached. That's why they get paid. They get paid to coach. Players get paid. Or should I say, they have to go out there and make plays. As I tell players individually, you got to be able to win the battle. In order to be a good football team, and to beat the good football team, be it defensively or offensively, you got to win that battle. And they took that challenge to second half. Coach Green, Coach Frederick challenged those guys. Look, hey, this is what they told them. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna have to go out there and run the ball. Hopefully open up the passing game, and you guys gonna have to do your 100. Across the line. And they took on that challenge, and they did just that. Like I said, Caleb came back at the right time. He's not even 100%, but Caleb Johnson at 75 is better than most backs, in this league. And that's why we went and got him, man. He did what he had to do going there. And then we were switching him in and out with Ahmad, who's not 100% healthy. But we got the yardage that we needed to do to move the ball, to get in scoring position. And that's the mark of a good offensive team. And that's the mark of a good offensive coach. Coordinator, again, just putting guys in position, make plays, and those guys know as players, they got to go out and execute it.
Quick follow-up. You talked about the health of your team at the time when you played FAMU early, and now what is the health of your team, particular Brian Jenkins Jr. that was, I believe, hobbled at the end of the game, maybe even on crunches. Do you think he has a chance to get back with some other guys over the next 2 weeks?
Absolutely, Doc. Yeah, just on the shin, a little swelling there right now. But no other issues going on there with ligaments or anything, just some muscle things. So we should have plenty of time to get the muscle back in working condition, get some blood flow down there so we can get him going, and he'll be ready to go. Again, we'll have Shamar Savage back with us as well, who didn't play, who's been showing up every game.
Thank you, Coach. Good luck next matchup.
Next question goes to Lionel Mosby.
Hey, Coach McDowell. It's Lionel with a PB versus Everybody podcast. I know we talked about it last week about being in the same position again as last year. We talked about Caleb Johnson already, who mentioned that, hey, I came here because I have a chance to win a championship. Juice Jenkins has also made similar comments. Talk about what it means, right, for you, for the team to get over this hump, right, and get a chance again to play for a SWAC championship.
I mean, it means a lot. I mean, it was like I said, it was big. Again, like I said, we've been in this position several times. When Coach Dooley was here, Simmons, we had chances, in the past, to secure a bid, to play for the SWAC championship, and it didn't happen. And of course, last year we was in the same situation. And again, I've always I try to not let guys go back to the past, but sometimes you have to remind them of what happened in the past, in order to move forward, and put it on their mind, like, hey, you know what, this can't happen again. And we've been talking about that all year long. Again, as I told them, I said, look, when we lost to Grambling in the Cotton Bowl, I said, we will be back here again. I promise you that. But, we still have some work to do. Once we get there, we got to take care of our business. And they knew exactly what I meant by that. And they've been going out these last several games and putting things together, clicking, as we say, all on the same page, offensively, defensively, special team wise. And, even offensively, we still got some things to work on. We're leaving plays out there, but more importantly, as you all know, if they don't score, defensively, we've been balling out, man. And I'm so proud of those guys. I'm so proud of Coach Rock and the way he's motivated these guys to step up, and make plays. And again, it's not just one player. It's across the board from the front to the back, and guys know that, again, when one guy go down, the other guy has to step up. And that's what I'm loving about this group of guys right now. They're taking care of each other. They're with each other. They're encouraging each other. And that's the type of attitude, that we've been trying to build with these young men all year long. And it's happening at the right time.
And this is a follow-up question. Last time you guys at Tallahassee, the game was close throughout the first half, right? Kind of got away in the second half. It's a brand new 60 minutes now, right? Talk about what preparation looks like for you guys as you get ready to go back to Tallahassee and try to do what a team has not done in 5 years at Bragg.
Again, yeah, we just got to go out and just continue to do what we do best. We're playing at a high level right now, and we got to stay there. In order for us to be, in the ball game with this group of guys, we got to do our 100, and that's across the board, and that's from the coaches to the players. Like I said, we had a great first half with this team, and then we came out second half, don't know what happened. We figured it out. Again, left a lot of plays out there the second half that score probably shouldn't have been as big as it was. But again, anytime you don't do what you're supposed to do, be it offensively, defensively, or as a player doing your job, good teams like that are going to exploit you, and they're going to take advantage of it. And that's what Coach Simmons did with a group of guys that been winning all year long. So we know what they are capable of doing, and we know what we're capable of doing. But now we just got to go out and match the energy and type of play that we've been playing these last 2-3 weeks. In order for us to give us a good chance to play against a team again that's been winning all year and been balling all year long.
And we appreciate you answering my questions, and PV Nation, we're behind you.
Thank you, sir.
Next question goes to Terrence Harris.
Hey, Coach, how you doing?
Hey, T.
Hey, I just want to ask you, what do you feel like has been the key for your team this season as they obviously overcome a lot. I mean, and you know, to be back here, what's been the key for you guys?
Again, just figuring out that they can't do it by themselves, you know, again, and when I say that because again, a lot of people, you know, they criticize, you know, the coaching staff, you know, about what's not being done out on the field. And I told the coach, I told the players, look, man, you got guys, you got people talking about us, you know, we can't coach, you know, they want to fire us. I said, you know, we putting you guys in position to make plays. Now, if that was a case where we didn't, you know, have athletes to do that, you know, I would say, okay, this is all we got. But we don't have those guys. We went out, got you guys, we chose you guys for a reason. We are here for a reason, you know, we're good for a reason. But at the same time, you got to understand you have to do your 100, you got to do your job. And if we go out and do that, you know, do what is asked of you guys to do as coaches continue to put you in position to make plays, you got to make them. And again, it goes back to, you know, you trusting what the coaches tell you to do and you executing the play. You know, so many times, you know, throughout the year, you know, we wasn't doing that. We was also being a little disrupted out there on the field, you know, in our feelings and with motion, you know, and our emotions causing us to get penalties, which we have cut down significantly on, you know. And as I tell guys, I mean, shoot, man, you know, we in position to stop guys, or we in position to make a play, you know, we jump off sides, false start, or we, you know, we're doing silly things to get a personal foul and keeping guys in the game. And, you know, we have to get past all that. In order for us to do that, you know, we got to figure out what it is that, you know, where we want to be at the end of the year. Because if we're going to be where we want to be at the end of the year, where we are right now, there was no way that we can continue to do the things that we were doing in the early season. You know, we got to figure out how to get in position, stay there, and not worry about what other teams are going to do. Once we get into, and I told them, so once we get there, and I told them it's going to happen. Now we just got to take care of our business, and you know, that's what we did Saturday.
And also, just a quick follow up. I mean, is there any kind of vindication to? I mean, yeah, you guys were picked to finish what, fifth in the SWAC West, despite having, you know, a lot of talented kids coming back. I mean, from a team that was pretty successful last season. So, is there some vindication to being back here again and showing? And this is obviously proof to the kids that it's not about what people think about you; it's what you actually do on the field. Obviously.
You got done right. It is. We made it very clear to them. You know, hey, they voted you guys here, even after the season you had last year. You know, what are you going to do about it? You know, we've been throwing it in their face every chance we get. You know, here, this is where they voted you guys at. What are you going to do about it? Coaches can't get out there and play for you. All we can do is call plays and put you in position to make plays. Now you got to go out there and prove everybody wrong, and that's what they've been doing the last several weeks.
Thanks, Coach. I appreciate it. Good luck.
Thank you, sir.
All right.
Next question goes to Cal Mosley.
Coach, congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Look, I have to follow up on what Terrence just asked you. You pulled my coattail on that. You said these guys voted us at the bottom, and there's no way we have a good team. Talk about the good team aspect and how you're going to be able to focus these guys coming off of Thanksgiving. That's a lot of distractions there. How you get to focus these guys for the task ahead.
Again, they know what the task is. Again, you know, and they deserve what they have right now. And again, that's this week we're just gonna be getting ready. Again, we're preparing even more so for the Rattlers. Again, we know what they're gonna do. They know what we're gonna do. And again, we just got to go out there and play, you know, lights out football against a good football team, without a doubt. They're the best right now, and rightfully so. But again, we have to go out. We go down there. We're going to their place again, and guys got to understand that, you know, it can't be a showing like we had last time down there. You know, again, it has to be something totally different. You know, in order for that to happen, they got to stay the course. They got to stay, you know, locked in right now for the next 2 days before we go on break, and they got to be ready to get locked in when we get back next week. You know, again, our regiment, our routine is not going to change a lot other than just this week, giving the week off, but we're going to come back in, you know, get some running in, get some more practice in, you know, and get ready again, go down and play against a dang good football team.
All right. Good luck, Coach.
Thank you.
Coach McDowell, we sincerely appreciate your time. Look forward to speaking to you next week on our championship session.
Thank you, guys. Happy holidays.